Grand Rising, my beautiful taste bud family. It is Wednesday. I'm so glad that y'all are here with me today, showing up another day intentionally. I'm not gonna cap y'all. The energy is very heavy around me. I've just been doing my best to continue to show up. But regardless of how things may look in our external, we just continue to have faith that everything is happening for our highest good, and we understand the work that we're doing, and we just understand that sometimes just the way energy affects us can cause for us to stop what it is that we're doing, to cause for us to accept less than what we deserve, can cause for us to feel like we're not worth it, could cause for us to reject ourselves, take ourselves for granted, reject certain gifts, reject certain opportunities. And we just have to do our best to not fall victim into the way things may be perceiving. We have to perceiving in the present. We have to be able to look at the full picture and just legit have trust and faith on what we visualize for our end goal to be, and just stay in high vibrations, because everything that falls off and everything obstacle that we go through is legit to help equip us to embody and embrace the full version of ourselves and our end goals. So I'm doing my best too. We in this together, as always. None of us are doing this alone. Okay, so let's go ahead and say our morning mantra. When we're finished saying it, breathe it in as your truth. Hold it in as long as you need to in order for you to just feel it as your truth. And then when you release, when you breathe out, imagine yourself releasing anything that contradicts the statement. Okay? All right. And then we're going to go on to our 6 core beliefs. So if you're new here, take the time to write out 6 personal core beliefs for yourself. I wrote mine based off of my past old unhealthy habits that I no longer have the desire to feed into. You can do that, or you can look at the future version of yourself, like the goals that you wish to accomplish, and you can create beliefs based off of that, okay? All right, so I like to share that with y'all every single day to hopefully hold you accountable to do the same. I can say during these moments, like these obstacle moments, you're going to pretty much be at a crossroad. I'm like, okay, do I want to feed into, what's being presented in our present? Or do I want to feed into these beliefs that I've been watering in myself? Do I want to feed into what my spirit is telling me is true? It's so easy to just look at what's in the physical and use that to determine what's true for us, but that's just not really what it is. Sometimes you have to look within and trust what you feel within, and allow for that to continue to help you move forward in high vibrations. Okay, all right. So today I boldly place the power back in my hand. I am responsible for the energies that I invest in, both internally and externally. So today, I hold myself accountable to only accept the energies that are for my highest good in my space. I believe I deserve to have the courage and the strength to only focus on the energies that I desire to grow. Ashe. And for myself, I want to focus on strength. I want to focus on courage. I want to focus on faith. I want to focus on believing in myself. I want to focus on being able to overcome all of my obstacles. I want to be focused on literally trusting what I see within myself and trusting what my spirit tells me is true. Okay, so now for the 6 core beliefs. Okay, so number 1, the me that I see is all that I desire to be. Ashe. Number 2, I don't have to worry about others achieving their goals. It is not my responsibility. Ashe. Number 3, it's okay for me to say that I don't have the energy to be here for others. Ashe. Number 4, I am more than enough in all of my stages. Ashe. Number 5, I am certified through spirit to live a limitless life. Ashe. Number 6, I am loving everything I do. I feel it, I embrace it, I am it. Ashe. Okay. Literally, it's like we're magicians here, we're alchemists. We literally can alchemize the energy around us, okay? We can transmute even low vibrational energies into high vibrations. We just have to do so intentionally, and then whatever we give our power to grows, okay? So instead of giving your power to your obstacles, give your power to the solutions, okay? All right. Thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly, truly appreciate you for allowing for me to give you a clear channel and a clear beacon of light. Thank you so much for allowing for me to release ego with all of my readings. I truly, truly appreciate you for only allowing for high vibrating energies and entities in this space, those who have our highest intentions in mind, okay? So what positive affirmation card would you like to start the collective off with? All right, so we have there's plenty for everyone, including me. So it says the ocean of life is lavish with its abundance. All of my needs and desires are met before I even ask. My good comes from everywhere and everyone and everything, okay? So this is like seeing how you can have and come from an abundant mindset. You know, I do feel like this is like not feeling like when someone gives something to you that you're taking something from them, okay? But instead, just understand that there's enough for you and there's enough for them, okay? So it's like there's enough for everyone to win. There's enough for everyone to be prosperous. There's enough for everyone needs and desires to be met, okay? So it's just like really looking everywhere for your needs to be met, everywhere and everything, you know, just really not being afraid to. Okay, so let's see what I Am Affirmation card they have for you. All right, so we have I am whole. So it says I am perfectly created. I am a wonderfully unique individual. Every lesson I've learned, every risk that I've taken, and every achievement I've made contributed to who I am. Because of that, I am whole, okay? So this is literally, especially the part where it's just like every risk that I've taken. I do feel like it's just like putting yourself out there, because the only way you won't receive the abundance is if you don't put yourself out there, if you don't ask, if you're not open to it, okay? So I do feel like this is just understanding that you are whole from all of the things that you've been through, and you're perfectly created to handle every obstacle that you go through. You're perfectly created to be the unique person that you are. You're perfectly created to take a risk on yourself, to take a risk on your dreams, to take a risk on believing in the things that you are wanting to achieve. You're perfectly created to be the whole person that you are, okay? All right, so let us see what energy you should focus on to help you positively move forward today. Show me clearly, please, Spirit. I know sometimes, you know, when we're going through things that are falling off, we can also feel like a part of us is falling off too. And I feel like anything that really just falls off is to be replaced with better. And while there is a grieving process, it's really so you can see who you are authentically. It's really so you can see your full self. It's like sometimes things that are, I feel like everything that falls off is not supposed to be a part of you anyway, okay? So it's like now that this thing is no longer taking my energy, I can put more energy to myself, and I can see the whole being that I am without this thing taking my energy, okay? Without me trying to be what this thing wants me to be, whatever that is. It could be a situation, it could be a job, it could be a group of friends, it could be a relationship or whatever, okay? So let's see what energy should focus on to help you positively move forward today. So we have the 10 of Wands here, you guys. This talks about releasing the baggage. It talks about not overworking yourself, not placing extra responsibilities on your plate, but it also talks about ending some sort of cycle. This 3 of Wands talks about looking for the opportunities. It talks about preparing, okay? Preparing for your ships to come in, the work that you've been putting in, just search and thou shalt find, okay? This 9 of Swords is just like being mindful of the thoughts that you have when you're by yourself. Really make sure that you're focusing on the hope, making sure you are taking your time to take grounded actions, to take grounded, to invest in grounded things, grounded people, grounded affirmations, things that helps you get you a step closer towards your goals and your dreams. With this 8 of Pentacles, this is like making sure you're still upholding your rituals, upholding your routines, and making sure your rituals and your routines aren't really overburdening you, okay? So heavy like that 10 of Wands, I'm saying like this person has a lot of baggage and they have a lot of things on their plate. It could be because they're upholding a version of themselves that's not authentically them. Okay, so usually with this right here, this is like seeing how you can shift directions or how you can wait and be patient with yourself. Okay, I do feel like this is most definitely seeing how you can be compassionate with yourself and how you can make emotional moves towards just your wish fulfillment. Okay, this may be someone possibly apologizing to you guys, expressing their truth to you with this Judgment card, being honest with you about some sort of emotional connection or feelings, or like I said, an apology, maybe even trying to help you unlock your gifts. Okay, I do feel like some of you guys, this may be possibly someone that you may be releasing, someone who you feel like was inconsistent when it comes to just nurturing your own emotions. Maybe they would apologize for certain things but still do the same thing, and you're just learning how to release them. The Judgment card do talk about prayer, talks about answering your soul calling. This could be praying to be able to unlock your gifts, praying to be able to consistently unlock your gifts, praying to be able to open up emotionally, because the King of Swords usually is someone who is closed off emotionally, praying to be able to have balanced relationships, balanced efforts, balanced be in environments where you know you don't feel like you're overworking. You feel like you are literally getting exactly what you put into those situations. So this 8 of Cups is like I'm emotionally detaching and emotionally walking away from things that I feel like aren't really worth my investments, things that I feel like won't really give me what I feel like I deserve. Okay, so yeah, you really do want to be a queen. You don't want to be a knight. Knights are inconsistent when it comes to their own emotions. They could possibly doubt their own emotions, especially with that 9 of Cups. You know, that 9 of Cups is like knowing who you are, like all of your gifts, your skills, embracing all of your gifts and your skills, knowing your whole self, you know, like really taking the time to be fulfilled with who you are. It's all your skills, all the love that is around you, and just understanding that that's the abundance. You know, you deserve to be surrounded by love. You deserve to feel love. You deserve to use all your gifts. You deserve for your gifts to be able to provide a life of abundance for you. Okay, so this is like really seeing how you can open up to all of your gifts. Okay, it's not just one thing. There's a lot of things that you're capable of doing. So it's just like seeing what you can do to emotionally unlock your gifts. I do feel like the way you can do so is just through your own intuitive guidance, just by embracing your emotions, wearing it as a crown, and then just allow for these emotions to be processed so that you can really see yourself for who you are. Okay, so I do feel like the hidden things that will really help you today, or help you positively move forward today, is just for you to watch your investments. Okay, don't invest in things that you feel like burden you, thought patterns that you feel like burden you. Don't put extra things on your plate that you know you can't handle energetically. Instead, make sure you're preparing, you're keeping your flame lit, and you're preparing for what your routines have been bringing towards you. Okay, don't allow for this external and things in your external to distract you. So some of you guys, that is a job with this 10 of Wands, just making sure you go there and you do what's expected of you, but you don't take on any extra responsibilities or allow for anyone to add anything extra on your plate, because it's more than what you can handle right now. Okay, really just continue to have faith, continue to have hope, and just look around for the abundance that you deserve. Okay, so with that being said, you guys, I love y'all so very much. Remember, we're always lit, we're always growing. Y'all have a wonderful day on purpose. Protect your peace, and do not let these hoes get you outside yourself. Okay, toodles.